Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. And on this video I'm going to show you what I did to my cheap greenhouse to make it much stronger than it normally is, because it's actually a very light greenhouse and it's not that strong. So I'll show you what I did to make it stronger, and let's get started. All right, so to get started, this is the stakes that I'm using to hold the ropes. I have some stakes, and I'll show you the angle that I put the stakes. I put them in that kind of angle because that way they're much stronger if you put in this way. Now I have a couple ropes that I'm gonna show you that they go 3 of them go up all the way to the top of the roof over the greenhouse to the other side. Now these are the ones that they go over, the yellow ones. And now I do have one here that is actually I poked a hole and it's actually grabbing the frame of the greenhouse. So that one also is tied down to the stake on the ground. And then I have this one here, which is started to rip the greenhouse. So what I did is I took advantage of it, and I put another rope to secure it, to make it more secure. Because see, the wind, the location where this greenhouse is located, the wind goes this way. So here in Fontana, California, it gets really windy, so the wind flow goes this way. So that's why I put the ropes going that way, so the wind can pretty much hit the greenhouse and then go over the greenhouse. This plywood also prevent the wind from going under the greenhouse, and I don't want the air to build up inside the greenhouse. So that's a good idea too, to prevent the wind from hitting it and going under. And also because if you have some pets, some cats or some dogs, also gives it a little bit of more protection. Now I also have another plywood on this side, and on this side I put some stakes to so the wind wouldn't go inside here. Because before, if I didn't put no stakes, then the wind will come up through here and knock the wood down. So I put some stakes like you see right here. That way it holds the plywood down. Now on that side, on the front right here, I didn't do that because the wind, when it hits it, it kind of pushes against the greenhouse, and I haven't had any issues, and it hasn't fly away. Now let me go to the other side so you can see how the ropes go over the greenhouse, so you can get a better idea. Okay, so here you see, here's the green ropes coming from the top of the roof. They're just I just threw them over the greenhouse, and they come all the way down to the stakes, the wooden stakes here on the bottom. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what I did to the frame of this greenhouse to make it stronger. Now for that, I'm going to go ahead and remove this plastic cover to give you a better view of what I did to the frame. Now since it's already springtime, I'm going to go ahead and remove this plastic cover anyways. So I'll put the phone down and I'll I can show you what I did. Alright, so now that the cover is off, now I can show you in more detail what I did to the frame to make it much stronger. I'm gonna try to zoom in so you can get a better view. And this is the connectors, plastic connectors that join all the tubing to make the greenhouse frame. So I'm gonna get a closer view. And right there, see, that's a pin. That's a metal pin. And what I did is I drill a hole through the tubing and through the plastic tubing, the connector I mean, and I put those pins. See, you can see there the pins. Now when you do this, you gotta be careful not to poke your fingers, because they're since they're small, they're kind of sharp. So just be careful if you do this. So basically, it's just pins that are holding this part, this tubing, and the plastic connector. And I did that to let me get a better zoom. Okay, so I did that to all the connectors that join together to give it that stronger support. So that way, if I were to shake it or try to pull it apart, it's going to be much harder, because the pins are right there. I'm having trouble zooming in. But if I try to pull the tubing, it's much harder because the pins have it secure right there. Let me see. I'm still trying to focus. Okay, so yeah, you can get a better view there. Okay, so through the whole greenhouse frame, that's what I have. I have I installed some pins. All right, so here's a better view. How the pins look. Just drill some holes through the tubing, through the plastic connector, and then just put the pins, and then bend only part of it, bend it, and it will make this joint, this whole area, it will make it much stronger, and the tubing is not gonna come off. So that's how you make your greenhouse much stronger, especially this kind. Now here, if you see, I missed this spot. I didn't drill a hole. I didn't put a pin. So see, it already came off. And on this side, I did drill a hole, and they're still holding together. All right, and even on the roof, I also did the same thing, because I wanted that roof much stronger. Let's look at the bottom. Now on the bottom, what I did is I made a wooden frame, so the greenhouse sits on top of that wooden frame. So let me show you. See, there's wood on the bottom, and it's pretty much holding in place by this this wire, garden wire. It's this flexible wire that you use for your plants, but just gotta be careful not to choke your plants when you use this. So it's just a simple wire that is holding the tubing to the wood frame, and I did that all along the bottom of the wood frame. That way, it gives it more support, and also it doesn't rotten, because I rather get this wood to get rotten instead of the frame of the greenhouse. So it will make your greenhouse last longer, and also it will make it much stronger, because they're tied down. The greenhouse is tied down to this wooden frame, and also it gives it is a little bit more heavy, so it's great because especially in windy areas, you want that extra weight to hold that greenhouse down so the wind doesn't blow it. And now here is the other thing that I also did. Okay, let me put that there. Okay, so here's another thing that will make your greenhouse much stronger. It's by putting some bricks, some pavers. By putting some pavers on top, like just like this. Don't put too many because if you put too many, since this tubing is not that strong, you don't want your too much weight to start bending the tubing. So by doing this, you actually add more weight to your greenhouse, making it much stronger, especially if it's windy. Like here in Fontana, California, it's really windy, so I do this because it helps me out with the weight. It makes the greenhouse stay more heavier, so the wind is not gonna push it over that easily, because that weight is holding the greenhouse down to the ground. So by putting some pavers and doing this like I show you, by doing this with the connectors, by putting this this metal clips, then, and also by putting rope on top of the greenhouse, the rope that I showed you in the beginning, then those things make a lot of improvement to make this greenhouse a stronger greenhouse. All right, everyone, that's it for this video. I hope this video helps somebody out to make that greenhouse much stronger. Don't forget to subscribe. Do that right now. And thank you for watching this video. See you on the next one.